let me show you how to track sales anyway. So I've shown you heaps of things already. Now let's show you one more thing. So ads and extensions. This is a very, very important tab. We already know that the people we're selling to are price sensitive. They're price sensitive. What would be a cool thing, given that they are price sensitive, what would be a cool thing to offer them as an incentive to buy the product? What's a cool thing to offer them as an incentive to buy the product? Coupons. Good, you guys are great. All right, so here's how we can do that. So we go to extensions, and we are going to add an extension. And look what we can do. We can add a promotion extension. So let's just do that. We're going to create a new one. We don't need to, so we've got lots of options here. New Year's Day, Parents' Day, Valentine's, etc. All very, very cool things to do. We're going to offer our US dollars ad extension. We're going to offer a percentage discount. And now let's just suppose that Maria and Tony have got set up a coupon code for 15% off. I don't know if they have or not, but you get the idea. Item. So you want to put here save. Very important word. 15% with promo code, like that. And our promo code, Google 15. Okay, that's how you set that up. Now I don't know if they've got one, so I won't do that, but that's exactly how you would set that up. And it's a very, very cool way to do it, particularly if they are price sensitive and they're very, very interested in saving money, which we know these people are. Now, let's just play a game. Let's suppose they weren't price sensitive. They had tons of money. They were in their 40s or 50s. They had more disposable income. What could we offer them instead? If we're not going to offer them a discount, what would we put in our extensions instead? Let's just go back. Let's go to that. Let's add our extensions in. Because we can offer them things like the ability to, let's do a call out. We can now talk about the quality of the product. So we can say it is vegan. We can say it is organic. And we're going to emphasize the quality of the product instead, because that's what's more important to these people. So we could do it that way by using our call outs, all right? We could offer them a bonus pack. Yep, I'm with you, Kate. I'm going to get to that in a second. We could offer them a bonus pack. We could put all those things in, okay? And that's a great way of optimizing. But to get to that point of optimizing, you must first understand who you are putting your advert in front of, where they are seeing your advert on their mobile phones in this instance, what they are possibly doing when they see your advert. So they may be sitting on the bus going to work, they may be breastfeeding late at night, they may be cooking dinner, 6 p.m. they're cooking dinner, thinking about how to wrap things, and suddenly they have a thought, God, wouldn't it be good if I could wrap these things up? All of those things enable you to speak much more clearly to your target market. All right, now one last thing. So something what Kate's picked up on. Now, given what we now know about our market and who our market is, 18 to 24, female, lower end of the market in terms of their money and their buying potential, we can now also look at the advert and optimize the advert, okay? And this is where you start to enter into the minds of your consumer. So if it's not vegan, whatever that is. But here's where we would alter things, all right? So I would be tempted to, usually what my strategy is, let me just have a look what else has been done, reusable bees, is I usually set up 2 to 3 adverts. So I do 2 adverts that are very, very safe, and the final advert is a very, very, not risque, but it's much more, well, if I was doing one aimed at students, for instance, I'd be doing something like, let's think about students and think about some of the problems that students have. And there could be things like people stealing their food out of the fridge. I don't know, it's been a long time since I was a student. It could be things like wanting a way to save money with beeswax wraps, for instance. That's a good call to action for a student. Put that front and center. Keep your food separate. And we could also say something like perfect for share houses. We could talk about that. Save the money and the environment. We could talk about the environment. That would be very, very important to a student, as it is to all of us, of course, but it's certainly be much more on their minds. So all of those things play into how you optimize these adverts, okay? I'm not going to do the adverts for them because there's a couple of, I don't want to go into it for them, but yes, leave. That's what you would do with the optimization. So here's our steps again. You got to go check that your listing is good first and foremost. Don't send paid traffic to a shitty listing. It's not a good idea to do it, all right? We've also learnt tonight that we can use this customer question and answer area to get some additional SEO link juice, and also to figure out what our customers are asking questions about and preempt those questions by having them already answered in here. And a great resource for that is Answer the Republic. We've then gone in and looked at their actual listing product itself on Google, and seeing who's clicking on their adverts, when they're clicking on their adverts, how much money they've got, are they male, are they female, what time of day they're clicking on their adverts. And we've looked at all of that to enable us to put together a psychological and demographical profile of who these customers are. Then what you would do is rewrite your adverts based on that information to target people based on what they're doing, okay? And I know that there is a lot that I've covered, and I know that there's a lot that we've gone into. Oh, we've also covered as well that you can now, by using coupon codes that you've set up on your Amazon Seller Central, by having them in your Google Ads, you can now track the results of the Google ads you're doing, which is super, super cool. And it's also a great way, of course, of offering a discount, offering a deal to price sensitive shoppers. Hey, thanks so much for watching that video, and I hope that you got some massive value from it. Before you go, do you live in Australia? If you do, this is for you. Would you like to learn how to sell things on Amazon here in Australia? Would you like to know what sells really, really well and what sells for the maximum amount of profit? Would you like to know where you can source those products from, whether that be in China or here in Australia, and how to source them so you pay bottom dollar and get maximum value for what you're doing? If you do, please subscribe to my channel and like this video, and you'll learn that and much, much more. It's the exact same information that people like Jeff from New South Wales I've used to make $45,000 a month on Amazon that Sue, who's from the sunny coast, has used to purchase herself a brand spankly BMW every single year as a result of her e-commerce business, and the lovely Kate from Bowral in New South Wales has used to make $32,000 a year on, a month, not a year, a month on Amazon, and indeed Anthony, who makes $15,000 a month on Amazon, selling, as he puts it, odds and sods. If you'd like to learn the exact same information that they use to maximize their profits for their Amazon businesses, subscribe to this video, like my channel, post below if you want me to teach you something. Okay, I'm out of here. Speak to you soon. Bye. Subscribe. Do it now.